Today we'll be stripping this out, taking all the parts off of it, because we did wreck it. Last time we were at Hanson Dam, I think what caused the wreck was my nephew had flipped it over. And this thing fills up with water even though we tape it up and everything. I've sealed the flex shaft, but somehow it's still getting water in it. Anyway, I think it filled up with water and it threw the balance off, and then he was bashing it around like it's a basher. This thing's not a basher, so I'm sure the battery slid out, which I got to fix for that. I ended up picking up some pool noodle. And yeah, so I think that then after he did that, he handed it to my brother, and my brother was doing some runs with it, and that's when it flipped on him. He didn't do nothing crazy. I think it was just the balance that threw it all off. Because I got this thing running nice. My brother-in-law smashed on it plenty of times and it didn't flip on him. So let's go ahead and strip this out. And right now, we're also watching, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Rogala Marine. He did the Miss Geico single conversion. I was almost thinking about just putting all this stuff in a Miss Geico hole, but I don't know. Since we already got the hole for this one coming in today, we'll just keep this one in. And but we do have a Miss Geico 36 hole coming in, which is gonna be our first build. And it's gonna be our second fiberglass boat because that's our first. All right, guys, it's boat gang. Just so you guys know what got me into these boats, I have RCs, trucks, cars and whatnot. And one day I was on Amazon, I said, let me see if I could find a boat. And I ended up getting the DRC. I think it's a 2104, something like that. And I had too much fun with it. I was like, yeah, I need the big one. So I gave the DRCs to my nephews. And we switched over to the Pro boats. I was gonna buy an Oxydine Marine, but a lot of people already know what time it is with that dude. Customer service is funny. Not only that, it just seems like his products are a gimmick. He's selling you a gimmick. It's the fastest this, the best that, on this and that. And I'm good on that, man. Some people like S&M, right? They like to get slapped around while they're having a good time. So some people like to get slapped around while they spend a lot of money. And I'm not one of those people, man. You're not gonna give me bad customer service and I'm gonna keep giving you money. No, that's not gonna work. But that's why we got choices. We got my new hole in today and the package arrived damaged. So hopefully it's not damaged. All right, let's open it up. See how it's not damaged. Side right. Bubble wrap. It's hard to do this one-handed. Now I understand all these YouTubers complaining about trying to do this one-handed, but I don't see any damage. Let's take this all apart. We got the new hole in, so it appears there's no damage on it. So thank God for that. You don't have to wait for another one. All right, let's finish swapping this stuff over. Already disconnected the ESC. Just need to pull out the motor and the servo, and we're pretty much ready to transfer everything over.
All right, we got everything back in there. So let's go ahead and power this thing up. Just throw in a 6S just to test it. So that servo's making a little noise. Sometimes it's this boot has pressure. So let's see. Good to go there. Just got to tune the alignment on the shaft there. It's a little loud, but it might be from this plastic table. Yeah, it's a table. All right. Cool. So we're good to go. Got this fixed. We'll take these back out. I got these white ones, BlackJack and the Sonic Wake. I got the Sonic Wake in the hobby room, but that way when I go out, I can take my brother or my nephew or one of my friends and they can have something to run. So, shout out to my brother for replacing the hole. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. That way you guys can enjoy it when we go out there. I've been meaning to take this thing out, but every time I go to the lake, it's full of people fishing and a bunch of kids, so it must be spring break. So we'll get that thing out next week. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.